Okay, I'm excited to watch this. This is actually something I'm looking forward to watching. I haven't seen it yet. I just saved it. This is like really big, and I've been following Aẓheż of Creation for a while because I'm looking forward to it. It's the only other MMO I've kept my eyes on for like ever. And this is the Alpha 2 update.
Hello, everyone, and we find ourselves now in the world of Vera once again. And Bucky, I think you were talking a little bit about a freehold that you have nearby in the Riverlands here, where we're going to perhaps participate in some of your... What do you got on that freehold? What are you doing over there?
So we got a lot of farming stuff, mainly is what we're focusing on, but we also have a artisan building as well.
Oh,
as
nice.
a forge station, because we got some good mining opportunities out here.
Okay, so. Very cool. And I see you kind of are close to these ruins with your freehold, I guess. Is there any happening spots around this area for you guys?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, we got some mob packs around here. Players are coming through here a lot to, obviously get the this nice resource here. We got some alacanite.
Is that why you formed your freehold near this precious resource? Talk to me a little bit about this resource, Corey and or Mike.
The environment gives me like Guild War vibes. I don't know why, it just does. That or Baldur's Gate vibes, but like obviously not in like a first person. I mean, not first person, but like a third person, like sky view way, but like more so like from a distance, obviously.
Oh yeah, that's so this is Halcyonite. It's a kind of a mid-tier journeyman gem.
Imagine, like, to me it feels like, imagine Elder Scroll games if it was like zoomed out and you were playing an MMO version of an Elder Scroll game, but it's not the Elder Scroll Online, obviously.
And yeah, it's just sort of something you would use in weapons and for decorations, nice. Jewelry. So it's pretty sought after.
This isn't bad for an alpha.
A lot of crafts, so it's pretty valuable.
I love just its look. I mean, it adds a really kind of magical blues to this area. Wow, this is a beautiful. Now, Bucky, I know why you made your freehold here. This is a beautiful view.
Yep, just another beautiful day in Vera.
Jesus.
Oh my gosh. Do you ever get like
that's awesome though?
Here? I mean, this is kind of crazy. I think actually I might have something that could help you with this. Hold on, let me see. I can just bring it up here, and then if you ever need to use it one day, feel free to. You're more than welcome.
Oh yes, beautiful,
dude.
Perfect. Oh, yeah. It's even on.
I'm sorry. The mount system is gonna be freaking insane for this game. Holy shit!
For fall weather.
I know exactly. It's a Drake of the Canopy.
Perfect.
Yeah,
that's awesome. It's look at the detail on that mount. Okay. Look how gorgeous it is.
Yeah, there you go. Actually, I'll put him away.
Of course, he's just gonna tease it. Man.
So I can mine this. So I've maxed out my artisanship levels through a little bit of a cheat, but if you have the tools and oops, do I have the tools? Okay, guys, you're seeing a little bit of a preview of some of the work in progress UI with the artisanship windows, and obviously you have a number of tools here that are possible. This UI, of course, is getting completely revamped. This is just kind of the
Oh, it's getting revamped. I was about to pause and look at it, but it's like it's not even gonna be the full version of it. Okay, never mind. But that does look nice the way it is so far.
Talk to me a little bit about the tool setup. Why is it important to have these kind of tools? How do tools aid you in your gathering adventures?
Yeah, so each gathering profession will have 3 tools. The tools kind of come online as you progress through the profession, and the different resource types for each one of the profession may require different tools. So you basically want to carry around the right tool for the job, and tools along with.
Reminds me of New World mining mechanics, which I don't mind because the farming in New World was actually pretty cool. The way they had it when you got resources.
Yeah.
Oh, it looks great. I love the the destruction of the actual like. Is it Halcyonite? Halconite? What is
Halcyonite?
Yeah, Halcyonite. Yeah, I mean, nice. We sort of set the precedent with the trees, right? So we're trying to get similar feelings that the trees bring with our other gatherables.
Yeah, it's looking great.
Now, where is your freehold
It's just over this hill here, off to the left of the path. I think you might be able to see my the house there with this chimney smoke as well.
Okay.
Off there, see it?
Yeah, that looks good. How do we? Let's get over there a little bit faster. Maybe we can.
Oh yeah.
What do we got? Oh, I don't think people have seen the Lightfoot yet.
Dude, a freaking bunny?
Bring him out.
What?
Oh, look.
It's a giant bunny
How
mount.
cool is that?
That's sick, though. It's a
Oh,
jackrabbit.
so good.
Bro. Check him out.
love
Oh my
the
god, the detail on him.
eyes.
Holy shit.
Super cool. Do we know who did this
Whoa.
one?
Okay,
Was
that's
this Jensen?
freaking awesome.
I think
Holy
it's
crap.
agency, yeah.
Oh wow.
Oh
this
my
guy's
gosh,
fast.
that is awesome.
It is a rabbit.
Bro.
That's so cool. Wait,
Oh,
we
look at
gotta
the
slow
movement
down a
stuff, they
little
got
bit.
it
You gotta-
down,
can't approach
too.
At such fast pace to your freehold, that would be disrespectful.
Oh my gosh,
Don't
that is
trample
so
my plans,
freaking cool.
please. Yeah.
Oh, perfect. This is great.
The horde of rabbits.
So, what have you geared? It looks like, I mean, you don't have a lot of buildings on the freehold for yours, Bucky. Is that because you're kind of trying to utilize the land for farming and I know, of course, you are Dr. Bucky, so the animal husbandry system and like
That's
livestock.
right. That's exactly right. Yeah. So I sacrificed some of the space I could have used for buildings to just have more farm space, basically. So as you can see here, we got some, we got some sheeps, we got some cows and pigs, and we got some chickens back there, and we have a lot of space for different farmables.
So this is just the
we
alpha?
have,
You're kidding
wheat
me.
here, corn, and then the tomatoes over there as well.
Oh, this looks great. So now, Mike, when we're talking about, these types of farmable spaces, obviously, as we discussed previously, the customization options for your freehold are really kind of up to you and what you want to delve into on the processing side of things and how you want to use the space. But players who want to participate in the farming, talk to me a little bit about that system. I mean, the intent, excuse me, to provide this open area space for people to utilize just growing.
What is this, Valheim if it was an MMO?
The livestock,
Value,
and how does that
basically?
feed the general processing system?
Yeah, so the farming is going to generally focus on growing crops like this and then dealing with livestock over there like that. But
nice.
generally what you want to do is gather some seeds from either vendor or in the world you can gather or find
I don't know, Errol, you might be obsessed with this MMO. You might really like it a lot.
some seeds on the open content, and you're going to come to your freehold, plant them, and then depending on what kind of processing level you have and what kind of processing stations or buildings you might have, you might grow crops like a little faster, produce like better crop rotations, and just generally farm things that's unique to farming produce, like compared it to in the open world.
Yeah.
So
I mean, I just got a bunch of wheat. By the way, I apologize, Bucky, on stealing your wheat. But
No, go for it. I got plenty. It's harvest season. Yeah, we got a big crop coming. I need some help getting all the harvest done.
Yeah, it looks super cool.
Another cool thing about farming too, since it has the livestock, is that it kind of feeds directly into hunting and synergizes with animal husbandry. So
I obviously hope that they have like something where it'll update, like increase your harvest speed and stuff, because I feel like the slow harvest speed will get annoying after a while.
if you're interested in raising animals, taming animals, farmers will have a use for them.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, animal husbandry has multiple lanes.
I lost it with the
ways to
jackrabbit
breed and
mount. I just
specialize your
at that
creatures
though.
and mounts and pets are one of the more popular ones, but then obviously livestock as well. So not only can you breed your animals for traits such as like
This is
movement speed
cool.
and health and different combat stats, but you also be able to breed them for desirable
Whoa.
traits like, fertility, increased harvesting yield, and even increased yield from butchering.
What are you guys doing?
God, they put Zeus Simulator in a
Oh my
freaking
God, that is awesome.
This is
MMO.
This is
like chicken emote.
comfortable with you taking their eggs away. So
Leave our
Helps with
eggs
chicken morale.
alone.
Yeah, they won't peck us if we come with their style here.
Very nice. Very nice. I just got some eggs. Okay, now, one of the other things that we wanted to obviously collect player feedback on, and I'm going to open up the inventory just to kind of take a look at the materials resource bag. Talk to me a little bit about how we are implementing
Looks small.
resources differently from your general item inventory.
So we're taking an approach from other games, but the idea of resources is gonna have somewhat of a slot base. Instead of having a slot base like traditional MMO, we're gonna look for like a Tetris kind of idea of having different shapes and different stack sizes, kind of like that, to make some interesting choices out in the world, where you have to do inventory management and have a pick and choose depending on like what you have available, what kind of bags you have.
I know a lot of people comment about that, and like I feel like people are tired of inventory management in games anymore. People are just done with that stuff. Like, it's annoying when you're out in the world and you have to manage your inventory to a point where you have to pick and choose stuff and have to go back in order to, like, put something up or something to get more space. I don't know. It might be just something, like, I hate personally, but I feel like it's just unnecessary. Because if you want to go do something in a game, you're set to just doing that, and then once you're done doing that, then you feel, like, comfortable enough to go back and unload your inventory and all that instead of being forced to. I don't know. I just don't like that mechanic personally.
Now, I seem to have kind of run out of space. Maybe I can grab... Do you have any...
Oh, yeah. If you want, you can come put some stuff in the chest in the house, or... are your bags too small, or what's...
Yeah, no, I only have one bag. It's called a Sanctus Resource bag.
Oh, yeah. I got some extra bags for you, actually. You can take some from my chest.
Oh, this is a nicely decorated home here.
Okay, that looks freaking gorgeous.
You have the...
You can decorate all your whole house?
You have the...
What?
Oh man, I can't remember what we called this, but this was for the pandemic. Everyone who I think registered prior to a certain date during the pandemic, Margaret will know. We granted this item to people, or will be granted to people. That's cool. It's modeled. Look at that. I think Ryan Richmond actually did the modeling for that, and then John Waynick did the implementation. Very cool. That looks awesome.
Yeah, I love it.
Where's the chest I can grab?
Right here by the fireplace.
Oh, okay, sweet. Let me see here. Materials. Oh, okay. All right. So, what do I do?
Oh, you hear the sound
grab
effects?
This.
That's cool.
Yeah, you just take them all.
Oh, yeah,
and
that
swap
fire
it out,
sound effect's pretty good.
I'll equip them. Oh, okay, cool. I have some. Now, this is obviously work in progress UI. This is not the final UI, but this kind of demonstrates the functionality of the system. Let me go over here. What can I do with these sheep?
You can harvest them for wool. Shoot them.
All right. This is not going to hurt them, is it?
No.
No. Okay.
If you do a good job.
Oh, pretty
Shearing
sheep.
is a non-destructive
Pretty
crop.
sheep.
Yes.
Give me your wool.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's
it gave me some
cool.
wool and now
That's
it's naked.
cool.
That's so sad.
It'll grow back.
Oh, how so?
That's actually really cool, though.
That's a good point. So it'll grow back. Talk to me a little bit about kind of, you know, the intent behind the livestock here and the crops as well. Like you're planting and you're placing these livestock on farmable space within your freehold, and then over time they mature and become processable, or how does that work?
Oh yeah, that's pretty much exactly it. Certain things, like for the crops, for example, you need to acquire seeds first, which can be acquired through a number of ways. But once you plant them, you'll have to water them and care for them, and then after a certain point, depending on the crop itself, would be when you can harvest them, and then you can replant them at that point. And then for animals, different animals have different, you know, sort of byproducts they can get. Like, so for example, from the cow, you can milk them and get some fresh milk.
Oh my god. But they have horns. Are these the right cows?
Oh, there's others. There's others down there.
Oh, okay. All right.
There's others.
Okay. Well, let's see. Oh, I got like a little stool.
That's cool.
Wow, that's some rapid-paced milking. Holy smokes.
You know.
That was crazy. Hold on, let me make sure I got the milk. Oh, we did get the milk. Let me pull it down here. Pull some corn.
Oh, so you do
down.
get separate bags and stuff for different things. Okay, never mind.
Some,
Maybe there will be
reorganization
more
there.
space than I
Yeah, kind of just
anticipated.
reorganizing things.
Another sort of interesting thing that you'll see with, you know, livestock and other types of things that you can gather is you'll be able to kind of choose the things that you want to gather from it, right? Bucky had mentioned animal byproducts, right? And, you know, milk is a byproduct of a cow, and
Kind of like how in Final Fantasy, that's all I can reference it from, is like in Final Fantasy, you get to choose what you want to gather from what item went out in the wild, like out in the open?
You know,
World.
so is beef. So it's up to you, kind of how and when you want to harvest your livestock in certain ways, and you know, same with plants. Maybe you want to, you know, take the corn, and maybe you want to cut down the entire corn plant to make room for other crops. And
What would you get from a
there's
pig?
different byproducts depending on how you interact with that gather.
Manure?
Now,
Or what?
This is going to be another point of good player feedback. So one, we kind of talked to you and showed you guys a little bit of the systems for planting crops on your freehold, for raising livestock, collecting resources from them.
Anti, you fucker. Bacon. Are they gonna show him killing the pig?
Inventory type system. But this one is more.
I don't know.
Game
He's asking about.
slash
Hold on.
Immersion, right? And what you're going to see now, I think, for those of you who are a bit squeamish, if you want to turn away, understandable.
Oh my God! You
We're
called
gonna
it.
get some leather and
Huh?
ribs from this guy.
Meat.
Okay.
Yeah.
Some
Yeah,
some meat.
Kind of
and
whatever you'd expect
Oh,
from a pig.
so slaughter the pig.
Bacon.
Okay.
All right. Well. All right. I apologize, little buddy. I'm
You
super
had a good
sorry.
long life.
You did.
You
have a good
pet him
long life.
first?
Happy life on the farm, and now.
Oh God, go to sleep.
And then you cut his throat. What the heck?
Now.
Oh, we got.
Oh my
the
God!
lion.
What the
But it's
I mean, that's not
Bro!
very far off from real life.
I've never seen this in a game before. What? Holy shit, the realism. Wow. I don't know what to say to that. That's what if you like get a bunch of pigs and you like raise them from the baby pigs and then you're like, oh, I like this pig, and then you gotta kill him though.
And that's where your food comes from.
Oh my God. There's gonna be some hate towards this game. I already know it now. You watch.
God forbid.
I love it. Personally, I like this feature. That's cool. What other games do this?
God
Not
forbid
very many.
People keep it real, and people are like, oh my God.
Yeah,
I
right?
need to be seeing that. But it's what they actually do.
Oh, that's sad. Is it? It's just sleeping? Is it tired? That was intense.
Yeah, for sure. It's sleeping.
It's sleeping. Yeah. Don't worry.
It's sleeping.
Yeah.
Nothing to see here.
Oh.
Sorry, little piglets.
Oh no, not the piglets.
Okay.
Wait, what do you
Take
get
good
from the
care of these.
piglets?
No, let them.
Don't
let them
tell.
live
Oh
a
my
little
God,
bit
there
of
was a
life.
harvest
You'll
feature over the
become big,
piggies.
And then we'll.
I'm assuming maybe it's only like feed or something. I don't know. That just seems weird that you. Oh, this will kill a little piggy. I mean, probably though. Fuck. I don't know.
Guys, that's a great point of player feedback. Talk to us a little bit about how real / immersive do you want it to be, or do you prefer that perhaps the pigs don't die, but rather they just go to sleep?
This is like
That's
Valheim if
a
it was an
good
MMO.
question, I think for a lot of people. to
I've
get
been
their thoughts
following
on.
Ashes of
Okay, so
Creation for
now-
a long
now we
fucking
have,
time. This is just the alpha.
I'm seeing
This is
over
the second
here,
update
There's
for it.
another building. Obviously, we have the
Yes,
home
this is the
here,
se- this
where
is
we
the
went
alpha
inside a
update.
little bit. This other building.
Yeah,
Talk to me a little
that's
bit about
why I
that.
freaked
We talked
out.
A little bit in
Yeah, there's the
the
mounts. They
presentation
showed a dragon
about,
mount earlier, but
At first, it wasn't that good.
the detail on this freaking rabbit mount, I lost it. It's insane. Wait, someone said it wasn't that good. What do you mean?
No, I just heard initially like it wasn't that good because it was like, oh, another one of these, you know? Because
No. Ashes of Creation has been sought after, looked forward to MMO for a long time. There's so much player feedback going into this game from all different avenues. It's crazy. Yeah. It's not even close to out yet. But they've been following updates and like posting stuff for it consistently.
the profession buildings and them giving access to workstations. What do we have here?
So this is the artisan building that we talked about, and then these give general benefits to the freehold. It could be profession specific, it could be just general specific, but it also gives you like access to putting down stations like this. So this would be the metalworking station.
Oh, nice. Okay. And I see that this station's pretty intensive, and that's, I think, something we're going to be showing in a future stream, which is all about the crafting process and the recipe acquisition and the tools, but also a little bit of a gameplay layer that Corey, Mike, you guys have been working on with crafting in the future that we're going to show. But this one's all about processing. And talk to me a little bit about. We talked a little bit about what it takes to go into the fuel, to prep the
Gives me
station,
Skyrim
to do
vibes,
the
the way the
processed
setup
goods,
is.
and then kind of leaving and letting that process over time. do you expect that players are going to want to
How
like
about the
fully kit out
crafting
their
stuff?
freeholds with the profession building so they have access to all the stations? What would be the benefit of that?
I think so, right? Like, if players are really interested in investing in processing, right? You know, freeholds are supposed to
Yeah,
kind of
that's
give the
true.
players the furthest reach up to the highest tiers of processing. So, if you want to, you know, allocate
Elder
most of your
Scrollish, yeah, that's where I was
space
feeling
in
it.
your freehold for you know, processing buildings, processing stations, you could create like kind of your own processing plant or factory, and really sort of, you know, have a stranglehold on a market or particular goods. So the freehold is supposed to be free space for players to kind of do whatever they'd like, you know, decorate housing, have businesses, or create a, you know, processing empire. So
That is cool.
Very cool. Well, I did get some some supplies. Whoops. I did get some supplies. Bucky, do you want me to like put this in the chest? Or
Oh,
anything,
definitely,
or-
yeah.
Yeah, you can just empty out and store it here in my chest for now,
Oh, are
so you
these
can go out.
tomato
And...
plants?
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot to harvest these.
Oh. Let's see. Get some other ones here. Very nice. Aw, some more exploded. Oh no.
Well, you got them at least, right?
Yeah, we did. Yeah, we're good. All right, let me go put this inside. Wait, let me make sure I actually did get the tomatoes.
You probably got a full bag at this point, almost.
Did I? Oh, I did get some tomatoes. Okay, there we go. All right,
We
I'm
got
gonna
the
go
hot
put
tub
this
right here.
I'm gonna go put this in for you. Now, you've obviously done a great job with the decorations here and the furniture.
There's a good comparison. What Fable would be like as an MMO. There you go. That's a good comparison. Yeah, imagine if Fable but an MMO. That's what Ashes of Creation would
And
be.
you know, we don't intend furniture
Because
to
of the type of
obviously
fantasy
just
they
be
have. Like, you're riding
visual
jackrabbits and
aspect
shit,
of the
and like
interior, but functional.
next
as
you'll be
well.
riding
Talk
a
to me
giant
little bit
chicken or
about
something.
That.
You know?
Yeah, so obviously we've seen here the chest, right? The chest is a placeable furniture prop that actually increases the storage capacity of your freehold property. But we're gonna have a variety of, you know, other functional furnitures, like besides just even the artisanship stations. So for example, we have a bed over here, which you'll be able to sleep in as well, get some rest experience perhaps. Also we'll have chairs. Those are just like kind of cosmetic you'll be able to sit in, and but yeah, there'll be a variety of functional prop items as well that'll have actual gameplay uses.
I'm pretty sure
Nice.
kicking chickens is
That's
only
awesome.
a Fable feature, actually, in most the only
See,
game.
I'm just putting all this stuff into
I've never really
the,
seen that in other games.
into your storage chest, so you have it.
Oh, you.
Very nice.
I
Free
see-
labor.
I see you have some pictures in here as well.
Yep. That's
Yeah, I
the
thought it looked
picture
pretty
I,
good. It
commissioned
reminded
myself.
me of
Oh, is this it? Is that
It reminded me a lot of Sky Citizen, Ren, when I looked at it.
you?
Yes.
It is actual.
Me in armor.
It's actual Bucky. That is so great.
I think this is your favorite, Steven.
Yes.
Yeah.
The
Yeah, that
sandals.
too. I mean,
Oh,
from what I
that's
just looked at it.
awesome. That is super cool. Now, obviously, players that we talked a little bit about businesses and how players can kind of stand up different taverns and whatnot. And Bucky, you had stated like one of the reasons why you wanted to have your freehold here in this location was because of some of the access to the rare resources. But there's also some interesting hunting grounds nearby. And you know, one of the things that is interesting about the freehold system is that it's not just architected for processing, but it can also be a profitable location based on where and what you're providing other players access to from a like drink and food tavern perspective, right?
Yeah, we mentioned it before, like there's business types of buildings that you can build. Some of these could be very region specific, like if there was a hunting ground nearby that is very populated, we could set up a tavern, sell like food buffs and drinks that is really good for XP bonuses or increase to your loot chance or something like that. Whatever that may increase some kind of a benefit to the player, that is good business. Like
Oh
I
shit,
said,
let's cut the tree down.
would be set up here where you could just get take advantage of the populated
Does the tree
player
go
area.
away?
That's awesome. That's super cool. I love it. And you were saying, you know, obviously having access to an open world where you're not necessarily restricted to the locations that you can place these freeholds, but allowing the players to kind of place them themselves. Obviously, we are going to block out certain areas that can't be placed, like certain road networks and POIs, but generally the intent is to provide these freeholds as layable plots in the open world. Is that right?
Yeah, that's right. So as long as you purchase a certificate from the owning node of the land, you'll be able to place it in many places around the node, like just basically anywhere that's not like a
that's what I'm curious about too.
Point of interest with monsters. You'll be able to place it in a lot of areas, so players will have a lot of freedom in choosing where they want to.
Look at the water. I just noticed that. That's funny.
Dungeon.
Watch when he goes back to the water part.
Point of interest.
The pallet's missing from it.
Place in a lot of areas, so.
They don't have the pallet in there yet. Like, that's supposed to be water or something, like, whatever, but it's not there yet. That's funny.
Players will have a lot of freedom in choosing where they want to build their freehold and lay down their plot, so it'll be a big, like, obviously here, like you said, I was looking at the, we got the mines over there, we got the point of interest, but we also have this large flat area for a lot of farming, and so it was kind of a good mix for this freehold.
Yeah, super cool. Love it. Bucky, you have a very cool freehold. I think I'm getting a little bit tired. Can I mind if I just take a little nap,
Oh, sure, yeah. I mean, it's great,
cool?
Great bed. You'll get some rested experience. It'll be perfect.
I was concerned a little bit with the nearby enemy populations, perhaps. Maybe you guys can keep watch over me as I go to sleep.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Don't worry. You'll be safe. We'll set up a guard.
Well, everybody, I hope you guys enjoyed this brief look at Bucky's Freehold, a little bit about the processing for livestock as well as crops, and take a look at the new mount, some of the resources that are placed around the Riverlands area, and also a little look at the housing system with some of the furniture that you have access to kind of use.
I love it. I like the freehold setup they have for this game. That's cool as shit.
You have access to.
It reminds me, it's like a better. Oh yeah, that is so Fable animations.
Said, I think we'll wish you all adieu and a good night, and we will see you next time. Thank you guys for joining us.
That kind of looks like either it's like Sim animations from like Sims or like Fable. Yeah, definitely the animations in this game. But then like the Jackrabbit mount was freaking awesome though. Where was it at? Yeah, this was sick. When they got on the rabbit mount, I was like, bro.
Oh, yeah. What do we got? Oh, I don't think people have
Just look at the detail in this bunny, dude.
Oh, look at him. How cool is that? Oh, he looks so good.
Look at him. Holy crap. Look at the mount textures.
Eyes. Super cool. Do we know who did this one? Was this Jinsey?
I think.
And then look at the movements. Yeah. It's accurate as shit.
Oh wow, this guy's fast.
Yeah, it's high speed.
It is a rabbit after all,
That's so cool. Wait, we got to slow it down a little bit. I can't approach at such fast pace to your freehold.
I'm in love with the movements, man. Oh my gosh. And then they teased the dragon mount, but they didn't like show much to it. Where was that at? There it is. That was funny as shit.
Hold on. Let me see. I can just bring it up here, and then if you ever need to use it one day, feel free to. You're more than welcome.
Dude.
Oh yes. Beautiful. Perfect. Oh,
yeah.
it's even
my
theme
god.
For weather.
I know exactly. It's a Drake of the Canopy.
Can someone say what WoW should be, but it can't be because of how old fucking WoW is?
Perfect.
Yeah. If you ever want to take him for a spin, just let me know.
Okay.
All right. But yeah. There you go. Actually, I'll put him away.
My god, the detail is just insane.
So I can mine this. So I've maxed out.
I can already tell, like, this game. I feel like I'm gonna have to like fucking. Our computers are not gonna be able to run this fucking game once they're done with it. Like maybe I don't know. Like MMOs don't require that much to run. They never have really. Like look at Final Fantasy 14, and they're gonna be having an update soon for graphical, but it's never ever required the slightest amount of like anything really. Yeah, true. You got a point there, Anti. Yeah, WoW was built on bones of Warcraft 3. I mean, so yeah, it does suck. So they can't really do much of an update to it at all. This is like gonna be the new. I hate comparing stuff to WoW. Only reason I compare stuff to like WoW and stuff is just because of the mass scale of it. That's why I say that. But this is feels like a new big like Undertaker MMO. I can't wait for this. It's gonna be freaking awesome.